I'm a graduate of the Marillac Academy, class of 2010. I was born in the Tenderloin and I live here with my parents, younger brother. I came to the Marillac Academy in 6th grade because my parents wanted me to get a better education. At the Marillac, I started to realize that I wanted to go to a good high school, and the Marillac gave me a pathway to get there. During my time here, I was shy, and throughout the years, I've grown and come out of my shell to be a more confident young woman. I now stand before you as a senior at Mercy High School. At the Marillac has played a big role in my life and helped me get to my high school. The two main values I learned at the Marillac and took with me were perseverance and compassion. To me, perseverance means to keep going and never give up, even though the odds might be against you. Although I always wanted to keep going and reach my goals, my teachers, Mr. G, Mrs. Davis, Mrs. Drake, Mr. Avento, Mrs. Smith, Mr. Yee, and Mrs. Moore taught me to not only reach and get all the opportunities that life had to offer, but to use the resources I had and the qualities I was born with. Throughout all my time in high school, I received support from Mrs. Stevens and looked to her as a counselor. When I think back to my time at the Marillac, I think about how my 7th grade teacher, Mrs. Davis, was so nice and sincere. She always welcomed me in the classroom with a warm smile, and she said, "Hi, Yessenia, how you doing?" I remember how she would pick great books like The Giver, The Outsiders. Reading these books helped me to realize how their lessons relate to our lives. The Marillac helped to plant the roots, which lead me to experience the joy of volunteering and serving in my community. As I reflect on my past, I see that the Marillac has been the building block to my success and education in life. Not only have I done well in school, but I am part of many organizations and have had internships. For example, I have been able to participate in an internship at Barilla Braun and Martell, a law firm. I've also managed to be a president of a leadership club called Keystone at the Boys and Girls Club in the Tenderloin. The Graduate Support Program and the Marillac promote community service. And I chose not to only volunteer at the Marillac, but to push myself and do more. I helped out in many programs as possible in order to learn and grow and experience from it. I volunteered at Glide and was recently named Youth of the Year at the Boys and Girls Club. I have a plan for my future. As I made my way through the Marillac, I knew I wanted to get to a good private high school. Now the next step is to get accepted to as many colleges as possible. I am very interested in the field of criminology and psychology. I want to be a peacemaker in the Tenderloin neighborhood where I was born and raised. Growing up, I was surrounded by drug activity, gang violence, and homelessness. I want to change all of this. I would like to be an investigator one day and create that justice that so many people now believe is impossible, especially here in the Tenderloin. I believe that education is power, and with that power, I will create justice. I want to go to college because it has the tools to help me succeed and improve my community one step at a time. To be that peacemaker I have so long for. Thank you for coming tonight and for supporting the Marillac. I hope you have learned more about our school and the impact that it has on our lives of youth in the Tenderloin. Now it is my pleasure to introduce you to our president, Michael Daniels.
Yeah.